Hey, Scott Lara, the cruisegenius.com. What are cruise ship gratuities? Well, that is an extra cost you have to pay. Now, when you go to an all-inclusive resort, that means what it means, all-inclusive, everything's included. But the cruise lines have it worked where you pay for your cruise, taxes, port fees, or whatever that are now included because of a California law to make it transparent to the consumer, everything that's being paid, that you're not going to find out later on, oh, you got to pay port fees or you got to pay taxes or something. So those are included in your cruise fare, but gratuities are extra. Now, a lot of people will say, oh, it's the big bad cruise lines. They're taking the gratuities and putting it in the cruise lines' coffers. That's not true. The cruise lines do have a formula for the gratuities, the people that are in front, that maitre d' that you'll see, or your waiter, or your cabin steward, but also some people behind the scenes are going to get some of that gratuity money also. Now, the number one question I'm asked is, hey, Scott, hey, what? Should I pay my gratuities ahead of time? And the answer is absolutely, positively yes. Why? Because cruise lines increase their gratuities almost on a monthly basis. So let's say now is October, I'm going to cruise like in January. Pay my tips now, pay my gratuities now. Lock in those lower prices, because if you say, I'm going to wait till I get on the ship, well, guess what happens? You booked your cruise in October, then when you finally sail in January or February, the prices went up and now you're going to have to pay those extra prices. What I will also say is, please, if you cannot afford to tip, don't cruise. Just don't, because the staff work hard for those tips. And a lot of people say, I'm not going to pay for my kids, Brittany and Timmy, because they're 7 and 5 years old. I'm not going to pay tips on them. I'm going to remove those tips. Don't do that, because the kids are people too. The waiters are extra helpful and nice to the kids. And they're going to wipe up that chocolate milk, or they're going to say, hey, Timmy, hey, Brittany, how you doing? And so don't remove your gratuities. Have any questions? Email me, slara1961@gmail.com. Have a great day. Scott Lara, thecruisegenius.com.